goal of today is to help you guys leverage video in your business. A lot of people are scared for many reasons to start using video in their business. And hopefully after today, you will be less scared, okay? And so we're gonna cover a couple of things real quickly, and then we're gonna do a really cool demonstration that Austin has set up over there in case you didn't notice. The biggest thing, especially with the group we have here, is we already have a bunch of individuals we trust, we know, that we can work together and make the idea of using video in our business a lot less scary. So by doing that, I'll give you a few examples and then I'll show you how you guys can make that work as well. So this is something I shot just in my house by myself. Okay, yes, do I have a little more equipment than you? Yes, and I'll tell you why I did it in a second. So it's very basic. In fact, you don't hear the audio, and that's for a reason. Most people don't actually listen when they're on social media. So that things need to have captions, right? And when you're releasing and talking about something new, having a precursor of a video is going to be a great basis point, right? So this video is actually announcing to our social media friends that are in the wedding business that we're going to be visiting them. We're going to be making videos with them at no cost. And I'm going to show you how that has impacted their business and how you can use that in your business. And what I'd like to see is for us to do that here in this group. So let me go a little bit more and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is actually our Instagram page for our social media. And what it is obviously there's some stuff we've shot, but the bigger point is we've gone out and we've worked with our friends and we interviewed them, okay? And so we went to their place of business, we did a short interview with them on something very basic. Literally, this can be done on a phone, there's no lighting. Yes, we're wearing mics, but we're not really, as you can see, like I said, most people are just gonna be reading the text. Why do we do this? Why are we going out and promoting our friends? A, if they do well, we're gonna do well, right? It's the giver's gain mentality, we're all working together. But one of the biggest things is we all have our own networks, our own audiences. And when we work together and we shoot things where we're together, we can access each other's audiences. So people may have heard of me, but they don't know me that well. Whereas friends and colleagues that you have, when we're shooting a video together, and now it's on your page and my page, now we're doubling our audience, right? And that's free, right? That's organic. That's one of the big scary things is, well, it's gonna cost me a lot of money maybe to produce, it's gonna cost me a lot of money to push out, who's gonna see it, right? I don't feel like there's any value there, right? So this particular video we shot in like literally 20 minutes. Austin did edit it together. That can be a scary thing, but you can literally edit in Instagram.
There's minimal editing on these.
And you're creating that connection, right? At the end of the day, that's what this is about, is using a lever to get connection beyond who you can meet in a given day, right? It's a lot of work to get dressed and come here and do all that. Well, let's leverage what we can use on our networks to make that happen. And so that's just one example. We have other social media stuff that we're doing. We're not gonna go into that today. Maybe if you ask Rains nicely, he'll ask you how he got 500,000 views on this video he shot last week. But real quickly, we're going to be announcing a name change, and we're going to do that first in a video, and that's how we're going to get initial distribution. Okay, so I'm not going to talk a lot about that. I'll show you this briefly, and then I want to talk about the next scary thing, which is how to look your best on video without spending $1 million. But that's what you're going to see over here in just a second. So we're going to be launching this name change. And just like I said, when we commit to something, we write goals, right? We write it down. Well, if we're going to commit to something in the business world, we can make a video about it. We can get it out to the world. People will ask us about it. It will create, its own flow and its own impact. So this is us just talking about the changes we're going to be making coming up and some examples of some work, the importance of shooting horizontally so you can cut it vertically, and leveraging video in every format on all the platforms. So I just want to give you a few examples there. Now, Austin.
You can play that again, or not. Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm going to plug this in, yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Go for it.
All right.
Scoot over
Well,
this
as you
way.
guys can see, I put a bunch of stuff over here to get Rain's looking good. Hopefully, it's going to pop up on there. That's true. It makes it easier for him. So how many here have like recorded yourself on your phone? You like open it up and you see your face like, oh my God. And you can see there's like dust on the ceilings and stuff. It's like terrible, right? And you got the moon face. It happens to me all the time. Well, typically you probably weren't filmed by somebody that knows how to light you properly and get a really nice setup. I have like 3 rules that will like make your videos look like a million times better for free. One is don't ever be up against a wall like this. All right, that's a mugshot. Okay, that's bad. You don't want that. Unless you got like the height markers and you're proud of that. So get them up off the wall. That's the thing. You want to find an area of the room where there's depth. So I'm shooting into a corner, which gives you 3-dimensionality. So you see the room, you can see it's here. You can kind of see there's dimensionality to it. And I just did this with what I found in there this morning. So he's up off the wall. He's away from it. The other thing is not to have lights. People buy lights to do video. They put them right in front, shooting straight at their face. That's not how Hollywood does it. It's not how you should do it. You don't get any shape on the face. So you actually want your light to be in front and kind of to the side. Okay, and there's like really particular placement for that, but that's how come we're getting his cheekbones popping out and all that stuff. Okay, right? And then the other thing is if you can do it, put some kind of light behind to give you a little separation in the background. So the 2 rules, get off the wall, number 1. That's the biggest thing you can do is get up off the wall. Number 2, don't blast yourself in the face with lights. That's bad, okay? And number 3 is framing. And you see this in Zoom calls all the time. People open up their webcam. In fact, I'm right there. The Zoom is automatically tracking me, and it's got me in the frame, but it's putting me in a very bad position. What I mean is you'll open up Zoom calls, you'll see people's face will be right in the middle. Like even. Like their face will be even from the top to the bottom to the side. Okay, that's bad. Nothing above your head is probably interesting. So you see, you want to use this full. You want to fill the frame. That's rule 3. Fill the frame with yourself. If there's a bunch of room above your head, that's wall or whatever, we don't give a crap about that. We want to see this. We want to see the moneymaker right here. That's what I'm talking about. So that's basically the 3 rules right there. Obviously, I've got a lot of experience to do this. You know, I've even got the little twinkle in the eye going. This is a practical light back here. I always like having a light in the background. I'm just going to do this because it's like a fun magic trick.
We got 1 minute, Austin.
This is a filmmaking light. It ain't even plugged in. This is just a battery thing. Boom. Look. Not even plugged in. So, yeah, that's it. Just fill your frame up nice. Sit yourself up tall. Rains, give me one more of those handsome man looks with the glasses. Hey, there we go. All right. And you guys are going to be a success. I know it.
That's right.